I got control of the paper. I chuck a dose to the hater. Why don't you...
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story.
For one of my film classes here at Concordia, we were asked to select a scene from a film of our choice and analyze it based on story, cinematography, shot design, editing, and sound. For this project, I chose a personal favorite, Anchorman 2, analyzing the scene of Brick shooting his shot. Brick Tamlin, played by Steve Carell, has had his eye on a certain lady named Shani, played by Kristen Wiig. As he walks past in the corridor of the office, he sees a perfect chance to express his interest to her in his own way. Brick is shown acting coy in his approach by looking at an imaginary watch and taking a sip of an imaginary coffee. He eats a lipstick to test if it's candy, as well as initiate conversation with the woman of his dreams. As we later see, he will stop at nothing to protect her. This scene is shot mostly at a slow and quiet pace, as this is done in order for the viewer to pay closer attention to what is being said. Quotations on mostly. This scene is lit very well. The characters are lit from behind, in front, and from the side, as well as from the top, to help reduce shadowing and provide a more open skylight effect. The only shadows we see are faint and on the right side of the actor's face from the audience's perspective. Anyways, the color throughout the scene is very monotone and dull. My thought on this is that the costumes and location isn't meant to draw much attention, and rather let Brick and Shani's wonderful, special personalities shine through at the center of the attention. Editing, as I somewhat mentioned before, is done with a slower pace, unlike most action movies nowadays. Rather, in this scene, it is not so much what is happening as much as what is being said and how it is being said. This scene is shot using both wide, mid, and short focal lengths in progression to show a sense of movement as well as heightening the emotional stress as the characters get closer together. This scene makes great use of over-the-shoulder shots as well as medium-long shots, including all characters included in the scene, to help the viewer establish the position of the action. The scene also does not use a shallow depth of field approach, but rather holds a deeper depth of field shot to keep both the foreground and background in focus. My thinking behind this is to allow for the audience to not forget where this is all taking place and how ridiculous their reactions seem to be. The scene opens with soft room ambience layered with footsteps, followed by the loud crash as Brick drops his books. As the scene continues, music is added. This music is slow and emotional. The dialogue is mostly soft and lightly spoken to increase tension, as well as make the audience pay closer attention to what is going on. When the scene tension rises, so does Brick and Shani's voices, as they feel as though they are being attacked and must defend themselves. After analyzing the scene in specific detail, I think it's time for us to sit back and enjoy its entirety.
Lady, I'm your knight in shining armor, and I love you. You have made me what I am, and I am yours. My love, there's so many ways.
Is that candy?
I don't know. I love you. Let me hold you in my arms for
It is candy.
evermore.
I like you.
I like you.
Tell me something about you.
Well, I'm 19 years old. My middle name is Courtney. I can always guess how many jelly beans are in a jelly bean jar, even if it's not right. What about you?
My name is Chani Lasnami. I'm a real go-getter and a person people. I can type 50 words a minute with only 300 errors. I'm trained and certified to
Fire a military-grade missile launcher. Me too.
Johnny, I just got these phone messages from last week. You mailed them to me?
How else was I gonna get them to you?
You hand them to me. Oh. You're the dumbest person I've met in my entire life, and that's not an exaggeration.
That makes me feel bad.
Well, it's the truth, Johnny. I mean, this is the day I've had today.
Leave her alone!
Excuse me, sir.
Get your filthy hands off of her!
Excuse me, sir.
Leave me alone, lady!
Excuse me.
She is a goddess among women!
Not today!
She has butterflies in her heart!
Johnny, I can see you behind that desk and you're fired.
Why?
Lady,
Are you okay?
for so many years
You saved my life. She was trying to set me on fire.
I didn't ask for these powers. I was given them.
Last night, a bird chased me, and I wished it was you.
Can we go to a date?
Yes,